Hey, what's up guys? It is Maverick here, and today we're watching another episode of Kanokari. So, last episode, some pretty big developments. At least it's been confirmed that our two main characters, Kazuya and Chizuru, do have feelings for each other, right? Now, obviously, much more pronounced on Kazuya's side, in many different ways, but Chizuru as well, though I'll bet she's not going to admit to it until much further down the line. But with that in mind though, I mean, fate continually brings them together, so now they're going to be sleeping in the same room, right? And nothing is going to happen, Kazuya. Get your head out of the gutter. Beyond that though, I actually also heard some rumors that this episode is apparently going to introduce a new girl, which I've been waiting for, because so obviously from the opening we already know that they're going to be introducing 4 different girls, right? This is a harem rom-com after all. But I've always been very curious since the very beginning, like how can a harem lead like Kazuya actually, you know, become the lead, right? It doesn't really make sense given his personality, given his strengths that we've seen so far. So I'm really curious how exactly they make it so that it actually turns into a harem rom-com. But anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it and see if she does show up. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. No, she means nothing by that, Kazuya. Oh. Well, that was a fast, opening. I really need the full dance. The full dance is nowhere to be. Right, 4 girls. All quite cute as well, to be honest. Catcher! Now, no matter how many times I watch this running motion, I always can't get over it how awkward it looks. I mean, if they're trying to portray him as clumsy and not very athletic, they're doing a pretty good job with that. You're whacking off again? Oh, sorry. No, never mind. Girlfriend and girlfriend. Well, no shit. Right. Kazuya. hey, his guess this time is actually kind of correct. Go to what length? Who the hell would just let someone die in front? Oh my god. I seriously want to slap Pazzi out right now. Dude, your timing is really the worst in the. True. No, they're actually are meeting on campus? Oh, more than you think. Oh, that's a true bro. He's not listening at all. I gotta say, this is such an interesting premise, though. Like, trying. You know, she's the wingman and the girlfriend at the same time. Hmm? Congratulations. Is Did he get a rental girlfriend as well? Oh. Hey, it's the new girl. Oh. Talk about classic situation. Did she get the wrong phone or something? I don't know. Is that going to be the... Sasapai? Is it that? Is it that girl? Yep, it's that girl. Yeah, probably a rento as well. Who comes to a free climbing place to do a double date though? That's... Oh. This... So that's what you were trying to do? Well. Seriously? With one? That... No, it's not that you're lame. That is like way too... No, but seriously, Chizuru is like way too good at that. Like dangling from one hand. Hey, she's getting to know him. And it turns out they're from the same agency or something like that. What are you talking about? I knew it. Hmm? 'So now are they going to try and act all lovey-dovey? It's like, nah. Oh. Ooh. Well, technically. Seriously? Saved by the bell? Damn, that was mm. Nah, she's a rental girlfriend. And how the hell are you? Seriously though. Anywho. Well, that's it for now. See you guys later. Alrighty, so indeed in this episode, we are introduced to the third girl, Ruka-chan. And I gotta say it up front first, you know, ever since I saw her in the opening animation and whatnot, she instantly reminded me of Tsugumi from Nisekoi. Like, I know, this is not Nisekoi and all that, but still, you can't help but make the same reference, right? Like, same kind of haircut, same kind of blue hair curl thingy, whatever it is on her head and whatnot, and also arriving and being a sort of antagonistic manner to the main character, right? You can't make this up. It's literally, you know, parallels of each other. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot more a lot more stuff that that Ruka has for herself as well. But well, this was certainly an interesting introduction, right? For one thing, I am sure that nobody would believe that she is actually the girlfriend of the friend there. But who is she, right? Is she actually another rental girlfriend? If she is, that's also going to be quite an interesting premise here. So actually, the whole harem aspect of this is coming from various different rental girlfriends and whatnot, all surrounding Kazuya. Oh boy, I worry for his wallet. Or it could be something else entirely, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a rental girlfriend. It's just that the reason why I immediately think about rental girlfriend is because, well, like say for instance you're suspecting two people, you have suspicion of them not actually being in a relationship with each other, right? You might doubt the validity of their relationship, and you might want to test them like Ruka did in this episode, but you wouldn't just go out and say, are you a rental girlfriend, right? That's something very 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 specific. So unless, here's what I'm thinking, so maybe she saw Chizuru's face on one of those websites before, right? Or something like that, or who knows, maybe a receipt from Kazuya fell out and she found it or something like that. Or of course the most plausible explanation, and fitting into the theme topic of this as well, is that she is actually a rental girlfriend herself. And I do think that that is the highest probability here, so that's my guess for now. And yeah, it's just like I said, if it does turn out to be like this, it's going to be such an interesting premise. Is it a case where a lot of the, all the following girls, because there's 4 girls, right? So there's still one more, they are all actually rental girlfriends and whatnot, and sort of like making this fake love into a real love, blossoming into a real love, much like Chizuru has done so far. Well, that is indeed quite the interesting premise as well, and that would make sense, right? I keep on questioning how exactly is a lead like Kazuya going to be able to be the focus of a harem rom-com. So I guess that is the answer there, right? Chizuru in this episode, let's see. We can clearly see that she is still flustered somewhat when Kazuya is putting his eyes out on other girls, and maybe just a teeny hint of jealousy there. But still though, it is kind of interesting, the sort of dynamic that they have going on right now, right? So Chizuru is basically saying, yeah, I'm here to support you as a rental girlfriend until you finally get a real girlfriend, right? So essentially she's also the one who's going to be giving Kazuya advice, how he can go on dates and so on and so forth, right? So there's potentially, so there's this kind of dynamic going on, which is definitely something different that's going to set it apart from Nisekoi, if so, right? Because in Nisekoi, the main character Raku never admitted that he was trying to get a girlfriend or whatnot, so it was basically a free-for-all, right? And everybody was keeping their cards held tightly. And here though, it's quite clear that Kazuya wants a girlfriend, and since Chizuru has already openly stated that, yeah, she's going to be there for him until he finds one, that adds a whole new different dynamic to the entire situation, which might be quite fun, right? Eventually, if he gets into a situation where he needs to go on a date or whatnot, and it's actually going to be Chizuru that's going to be sort of like the wing woman, if you will. And at the same time harboring feelings for him as well. That is going to be epic. I certainly do hope that a scene like that plays out in the future within this series. And also that part with the fake kiss, trying to create an illusion and whatnot. Like, come on, that is like element. Who would fall for that? That is like nobody. Okay, nobody. Even if they weren't suspecting. Like, who? Never mind. That's just, well. In any case, one other thing about Chizuru that's also kind of interesting is we can see during a quick scene before the double date, right, that she was actually buying tickets to I presume a stage play. It should be a stage play. So I think this, and also tying in with what she's actually studying and all that, kind of gives a little bit of insight as to why she is in need of so much money, right? I do think that she wants to pursue a career in either film or theater, maybe as a writer, maybe as a director or something like that. Probably not an actor herself, probably more in the production role. And so she wants to fulfill her dream, and it's going to be a hard field to get into, right? And so she needs a lot of this, a lot of money in order to try and make it into that. Or perhaps it's just one of her interests and I'm looking too much into it. She just wants to have a lot of money so that she can spend on going to these stage plays, right? That's also a possibility here. And so, yeah, anyways, for the next episode, well, how exactly is Kazuya going to resolve this situation? Of course, it really depends on the identity, the true identity of Ruka. But who knows? Maybe it's going to turn into a situation where Kazuya actually knows the true identity of Ruka, but he's not going to be able to share it with Chizuru because as part of the deal, you gotta keep shush about this, or otherwise I will expose her to be your fake girlfriend. And then that's where the fun also begins, right? Like, I am all for this sort of very complicated and complex, intricate weave of lies sort of situation here. I find that super fun in a way, super entertaining to watch the characters try to put out fires here and there. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's shot in fraud, right? I mentioned this in the earlier episodes as well. It's just watching Kazuya suffer just brings me joy, and I'm sure a lot of people are watching this for that factor as well. Speaking of Kazuya, so once again, he still has the worst timing in the world, but to his credit, he didn't actually say anything stupid this time. I'm talking about the sort of conversation at the beginning of this episode with him opening up to Chizuru and whatnot. So I was about to get ready to rail on him again for choosing such a bad time and place to actually be talking to Chizuru about these kind of things, but he was actually pretty sincere and didn't actually make a fool out of himself with what he was trying to say. So I'll give him a pass for that. Good job, Kazuya. Alright, so that's it for episode 6 of Kanokari. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next week as well. Bye bye.